Good Friday morning, everyone. Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you on Southeast Texas Express. We are again coming to you live from our weather studio right here in Beaumont. We're on the 5th floor of the Wellness Center building in Beaumont, right next to Christus St. Elizabeth Hospital. So you know where we are. And if that didn't clue you off, the helipad camera certainly does. Looking east out of our studio window, and we can see just, or it's actually what we can't see, right? Cloudy skies, a little fine mist that's going on in several spots in and around Southeast Texas. And our East Texas Freeway camera, pretty much the same, with the exception of we have East Texas Freeway there showing traffic moving A-OK and not quite as busy this morning on your early morning commute. Nevertheless, you, especially with the very fine mist and the opportunity for some rain later on this morning and this afternoon, don't want to take it for granted. Just because the traffic's not all that bad. Make sure you are extremely cautious outside. Currently, we are got a different current page up for you now. Just wanted to mix things up a little bit. 43 degrees overcast, but it does show our wind chill, which is only at 42 because of our winds barely blowing out of the north-northeast, 3 miles per hour. Expected, again, to keep a little chance of rain today. We're going to call it about 30% coverage today, and we should peak right around that 50-degree mark. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be back down to the mid-40s, a little bit of a warm-up as we get toward the weekend and the end of the weekend, as we see mid-60s for highs tomorrow and low 70s back for Sunday. But look at the temperature swing, right? I mean, we're starting Sunday morning off at 53 and then peaking at 73, and then Monday morning, we'll be back down to the upper 30s. It's due in part to a couple of different surface features, actually. We've got area of low pressure that's off into the Gulf of Mexico that will continue to spin moisture up into the atmosphere, continuing to keep rain chances in as well for today. Although the high that's working its way just west of the Lone Star State will ease this way. Now, that high is going to allow for still a northerly wind component, but should clear things out, or at least dry things out as far as the atmosphere is concerned. By the way, and we say it all the time, but it's a Friday morning. Hopefully we'll get some people chiming in. If you're on Facebook or YouTube or X or Roku, let me know about it. And join me in the comments section. Just let me know where you're watching the broadcast from and how the weather is unfolding. Maybe some of the plans that you have. We certainly will have some suggestions for you toward the end of the broadcast. Our local radar shows, looks like a mix of precip north of Woodville and around the Livingston area there. And of course, it's all in the form of rain here in extreme southeast Texas, southwest Louisiana. And although it is starting to wane down, we're still seeing some areas that are looking at some precip. This is our live X-ray Doppler radar provided by Sam Trevino and the gang at Roofing 911 that shows the very light rain. We've got a little bit of it here in southern Hardin County, northern Jasper County, Liberty County, all along I-10 at that spot, or rather Highway 90. Are going to be looking at some light showers. And we can see some just south and west of the Houston region. And again, some rains that dotted southeast Texas late yesterday evening, now pushing over into Opelousas, Jennings, and south, maybe Abbeville and Morgan City. Temperature-wise, 43 here at our studio, which, again, the number that you're going to see here is taken right from our gauges that are here. It's real time, and it is not funneled in from another location, if you will. Cloudy skies, we're at 43 here at our studios, 43 at the Jack Brooks Airport, too, in between Beaumont and Port Arthur, obviously, and 42 up around the in Orange. Jasper checks in under cloudy skies at 39 degrees, as does Fort Polk and Dorinda, Louisiana. Lake Charles at 42. Galveston Island waking up to cloudy skies this morning, and they're at 46 degrees. Take a look at our national map, and it is weather that is one of the big stories across the United States. Of course, the moisture in the form of rain that plagued us will now push toward the eastern seaboard. But man, they're still looking at another round of Arctic air snowfall in and around the Great Lakes, the Midwest, and going in through New York and Maine, coupled along with the Arctic air that's moving in. I mean, we're talking about some spots with single-digit wind chill readings. Okay, so extremely bitter cold in some of those spots. We in Southeast Texas, fortunately, will see a break from that over the course of the weekend and into beginning of next week. Right now, the weather map pretty much tells a tale. Low pressure, moisture all along the eastern seaboard. We're talking about from the Virginias south to Florida, and rain in just about every spot along the east coast. But it is snow. Pennsylvania, you can see New England, New York State, looking at plenty of snow as well. A stationary boundary will keep the colder air pulled north of us, the extreme colder air, although eventually it's going to be on the move and start to infiltrate again the Great Lakes, the Midwest, and the Northeast. Current temperatures across the continental U.S., again, pretty cold across most of the state. Detroit, currently at 9. Same goes for Buffalo, 9. As opposed to the current temperature in Quebec, Canada, 7 below. I mean, where are you going to go with that, right? But it is a nice 74, thank you very much, in Miami right now. 27 in Albuquerque. You can see 23 Wichita. Las Vegas checks in this morning. 42. Pretty cold in Reno, Nevada right now. They're at 29, where they will warm to 57 for this afternoon. They'll absolutely love that, right? 50 in Oklahoma City for the expected high. We are expecting showers in Atlanta. They'll peak at around 50. Partly to mostly cloudy skies, Dallas south to San Antonio, and we're looking at mid to upper 50s for the area. Here's our surface map, and again, as that weak boundary that's already south into the Gulf of Mexico continues to push that way, we're going to be looking at the moisture contained right around that front. So it's acting as a focal point. But this afternoon, we're going to be looking in high pressure, slowly but surely building in. That'll be the case tomorrow as well. As we see a little bit of instability going on through West Texas, but nothing that's going to be affecting us here along the coast through the entire weekend. In fact, we've got the moisture all pulling south and east and leading way to, more, a little more warmer temperature. I was going to say sunny skies, but I'm not sure we're going to see sunny, but certainly partly cloudy to maybe even mostly sunny late in the weekend. Yesterday, we peaked, folks, at 55, started the morning off at 44 degrees. Our record high back set in this date at 2012 hit 82 degrees, and 26 was the record low back in 1905. And yesterday we had 1.30 inches of rainfall. Nothing to sneeze at, right? Sabine Pass, if you're out and about on the waterways, 2 high tides, 2 low tides, with the final low occurring at 9:54 p.m. Sun was up as of 6:58, and sun is setting as of 5:16. Here's our forecast today, brought to you by the great folks over at Wave Solutions. Anything computer related for your home or business. We do mostly businesses, but we anything computer related. And we're talking about security systems, cameras, telephone systems for your small or large business. We can take care of it all at Wave Solutions, and we are locally owned and operated, and service is second to none at Wave Solutions. They do all of the computer systems here for me at the Weather Center. So 53 the high, 30% coverage of showers, 20% tonight, and we're looking at a partly cloudy sky in store for the rest of the week. We are going to be calling for warmer temperatures just in time for Sunday and Monday. We're back up to the lower 70s. I did want to talk briefly about another charitable event that we're associated with here at Southeast Texas Express, and it's the 6th annual Warm Winter Wishes Blanket Drive. And again, being the 6th annual, it is something that's we feel like we're really fortunate to partner with Compassion Hospice and Coastal Caregivers. Paula Baxter has sort of come up with this, and I think it's a wonderful effort where she collects new blankets at many different drop-off locations and distributes them to seniors, the elderly that are in need and are on fixed incomes, also the homeless. You can imagine being outside and exposed to the, whether or not, again, it's not single digits or even in the teens, nevertheless, it is cold. And a blanket is extremely valuable to folks that are, again, homeless or seniors in needs. We've got several locations you can drop those off at. Classic of Southeast Texas at the Chevrolet showroom. Just bring them. And look, you can find sales all over the place. Okay, and get these blankets inexpensive. Southern Home Health in Nederland on Twin City Highway. Also at Beckman Audiology in Port Arthur on Jimmy Johnson Boulevard. It's next to the Medical Center. The Mailbox Connection. It's in the strip center behind Arby's in Lumberton. You can check them out there. Connected Path Recovery on Crow Road in Beaumont. Alan B. Coleman Dentistry. His office is open to accept those donations on Gladys Avenue. And Compassion Hospice on Wellington Circle here in Beaumont. Make sure you, again, in the course of your shopping, buy one or two if you can find some of these blankets on sale, and help us to distribute some of these blankets to seniors in need. Let's say, good morning. Let's see, real quick to Wesley Hester. I think this might be a first for Wesley. I believe at work watching on Facebook, and it says light rain in Dayzetta, Texas. Wesley, I appreciate it. I'm not sure how you found our broadcast, but I'm certainly hoping that you will share the news to all your friends on Facebook. Let them know that we get together most of the times on Monday through Friday mornings. Certainly update you on any kind of inclement weather right here at Southeast Texas Express, and allow you to be a part of that as well. So Wesley, I appreciate it very, very much, you coming on with us. We are going to go ahead and let you, let me see if I can find there. We're going to let you get on your regular business day here for your Friday in Southeast Texas. But again, if at all possible during the course of the day, go on Facebook, like and follow our page at Southeast Texas Express. But probably even more important than that, download our app on your cell phone, Google Play or the App Store. You'll have two great radio stations, Southeast Texas Express. Gary Lee Love's on up until 10 o'clock. I'm on 10 to 2. And Chrissy Roberts is on 2 to 6. And it's an eclectic mix of music. I think you're going to absolutely love it. It's a little bit for everybody. And then we have our classic country station on the same app. And Chrissy Roberts does a wonderful job of mixing all the music up there, but it's all classic country stuff that you just don't hear on country music stations nowadays. Again, meteorologist Dana Melancon here at Southeast Texas Express. Thanks so much for letting me join you. Anything changes, we will certainly update you right here on Facebook. But in the meantime, have a great Friday. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe. And again, don't forget to download the app, Southeast Texas Express, on your cell phone.